Hi everyone, I'm filming with my back camera, so sorry if I move out of focus, but today I wanted to show you all my thought process when it comes to making drops, planning drops, kind of how I get from point A to point B, you know, point A being just like the light bulb moment, and then point B being selling the items, drop day as you will, if you will. And so I'm going to walk you through kind of how everything happens. I don't know if that makes sense, but I basically want to give you all a look-see into how I plan my drops. I know that it can be hard to come up with drops, especially once the holidays are over. Like we're just hitting, what are we doing? We're doing Valentine's and then Easter. I don't do St. Patrick's Day. But once those drops are done, this thought process still works. So I'm going to get into the fabrics now. Behind me are my fabrics, or some of them. Let's be real honest, it's not all of them. Okay, so this year the first print that I saw was this. I'm sure y'all saw it. I got mine at Millie Mae Fabrics, I think they also have it at Olga's Fabric, and I believe it's on Etsy as well. And that's the first place that I saw it, and once I saw this print I was like, yes. I just had one of those moments where I was like, I don't want my drops to be too themed. I want people to be able to wear my items longer than just the holiday, right? So this is the first fabric that I grabbed, and I still don't have anything in mind for it, so keep that in mind. Then I saw this one, kind of same idea, like it's Valentine's Day-ish, but not too Valentine's Day-ish. So yeah, this one's actually like really soft too. So then I grabbed this one, and this is what I do. I kind of just shop around for some fabrics. Sometimes I hit a gold mine and I'm like, I'm gonna buy them all at once. But for this drop, it was kind of just, you know, whatever caught my eye here and there. So I really felt good about having two heart prints, and then I was like, let's mix it up and add some florals. Because I don't know about you, but my favorite fabrics are florals. So I picked up this really nice, cute, dainty floral. Sorry if the lighting isn't the best. I feel like my phone doesn't want to do flashlight because the battery is low. But here's that one. And then, y'all, I actually bought this mesh and didn't think that I was going to add it to this drop. But I found this beautiful floral. It's a border print, so it's only on the edges. But as soon as I saw this, I was like, okay, since we're going for a not too Valentine's Day-ish, but Valentine's Day-ish kind of prints, I decided to go with this rose border. Again, still no idea what I was gonna make with it. And I can't just like make something, well I could. This would be cute as like a duster or something. But I wanted to pair it with a solid. So I luckily had a solid that paired really well with it. I don't know if you can tell the colors, but in person it looks a lot better. They're both like mauve prints. So okay, at this point, it was around December, and I was like, okay, I'm ready to make my drop items. I'm ready to send them out for my collabs, because I don't know if you watched one of my previous videos, I only do collabs now since I don't have reps. So I was ready to design, you know what I mean? So in this point of the process, you can actually do it before you can have some styles in mind and then get the fabrics. But I like to get my fabrics first and then play around with styles. So around this time, the Lowland Sweater Romper came out, so I was like, bingo! And I actually forgot one fabric. Let me grab it real quick. Okay, I'm back. I don't know why I misplaced it, but it's this fabric. Then I found this because I was like, okay, I have a lot of pinks and stuff, and I wanted to get something for maybe someone that wants something red, because a lot of times, you know, some people will buy a bow and then they want something to match, so I definitely wanted to add some red to this drop. And I also wanted to mention that this isn't the full amount that I bought. So I usually buy enough to make my samples out of and to make most of my drop. And then on drop day is when I buy the rest of the fabric. So I kind of do a little bit of what I have on hand plus pre-order type thing, but all making sure that I can do it within my turnaround time. So anyways, then I got to the style. So as I was mentioning earlier, this one just screams sweater romper to me, so I decided to do it for that. And then also this one, I decided to do a sweater romper. So I'm actually going to show you. Hopefully you can see from my laptop, since I no longer have the images or the items with me because I sent them out for collabs. But here, oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm trying not to show the other stuff, but hopefully you can kind of see it. The glare is terrible. Oh my gosh, wait. Let me see. I am such a pro YouTuber. I just know it. Okay, hopefully y'all can see that. It's a sweater romper. You know what I'm trying to show you. And then I'll show you the red one. This is all pictures for my drop post. Here's the red one. For the red one, I decided to do a hood. So I don't know about y'all in your shops, but as far as like customization goes, if I make it in a style, that's all you're gonna get. So I don't allow my customers to switch around styles and fabrics, just because it makes it a lot easier on me whenever I'm making something, you know, if I just have to cut out one style of this fabric, and that's just easier on me. So then I was like, cool, I can't just make the whole drop sweater rompers. So I decided to go with a simple lounge set. This is the top and bummies, which of course is in the heart fabric. And then I wanted to do a sweater dress as well. I recently found this pattern this winter, and I think it's so cute, especially transitioning right now into spring. So there's that. And this is literally how my thought process went, so in case y'all were wondering. And then my biggest light bulb moment of the year, I'm just kidding, I'm just really proud of this one, is this halter top with the bummies. This is with the rose fabric, you know? So that one is I'm super excited about. and then believe it or not, I sent all those out to my collabs, you know, sort them up, whatnot, and that's when I take my flat lay photos. So I would recommend, just me personally, I like making stuff so that everyone can see what it looks like, and you know, doing some flat lays, and I send them off to my collabs and whatnot, which are the models, and they get everything for free because they're doing me a solid and getting some amazing pictures. It's also important for me that all my customers can see how it fits and get an idea of all that. Yeah, and then I was just kind of sitting, and I was like, that's not enough for my drop. I already sent all my collabs. I already showed like previews of the fabric to my group, and then I was like, that's not enough. So spur of the moment type thing, I decided to add this other colorway of the floral. This is like a tan, more neutral colorway. And with that, I decided to do this off-the-shoulder bell sleeve top. So these did really well for me last year, so I decided, why not spice it up, bring it back, that whole thing. And then since I really liked the halter peplum, I don't know if that's what they're called, that's what I call them, I decided to do this version with some other mesh fabric. I had bought a ton of this because it's so pretty, so I had some left over. And this is really cool because if you make bows, like the strip for the bottom is the exact same as like making strips for bows. So, you know, do it for a top, you can even do a top knot with this, that would be so cute. But anyways, okay, so that is my whole thought process of like bam, fabric and then style. So for anybody out there wondering, I do purchase the fabric before I figure out what I'm gonna make with it. Sometimes I can kind of, you know, play around with ideas, but I don't really get the idea until I have the fabric on hand. So now what I want to show you is going to be on my phone, is how I transfer all of these ideas and put them out to my group so that they can all, you know, get excited with me. I don't know, I feel like this drop came together really well. I'm excited for how everything, you know, played out, and I'm going to show you what my group thought. So now let's go to that portion. Okay, so now we are in my Facebook group, and I'm just gonna walk you through how I present everything to my people. If you watched my previous video on how a typical drop week works, then I kind of already covered this, but I'm gonna do like a little speed round for anyone who didn't watch that video. So this is my group. And the first things that I always do before a drop is reveal the fabrics, but this time I decided to do a cute little stack lay, I think that's what they're called, of the fabric. Not my best work, but hey, it got the point across of what I planned to drop that week. This is actually all the items already sewn up, and I just kind of folded them nicely. It kind of is leaning, but that's besides the point. So anyway, this was the first post, and it was actually one of my first post of like the year, so I was a little nervous, but luckily it did really well. It definitely exceeded my expectations. So for the first post, I always like to say like a little, you know, like here's what's coming or here's what's coming up type of thing, just so everybody can be like, ooh, ah, you know, that sort of thing. And a lot of people in the comments are asking for tags, if you're wondering what all those comments are. And again, I'm just really happy with how this post was received. And then I have my collabs post, the photos that they took for me. So here is one of my first collabs, and I have them include their size and the drop day, just so everybody can refer back here if they need, you know, a little sizing help, or if they just want to see the drop time and whatnot. Oh my gosh, she's super cute. And again, the group really liked this one as well. And the comments, again, just people asking for tags. If you don't know what a tag is, it's a reminder to come back and shop whenever the item is released. So this was actually a post I did today, and I normally do what I like to call my best for last. I save my best for last, so I reveal all the items Tuesday to Thursday, and I save the best for last. And luckily everyone agreed. Like, I was really happy with the response, but also really nervous because I'm like, I don't know, I just get scared. But this is this post as well. So, and I also include a little tidbit of my gratitude of how everyone is perceiving this drop and whatnot. So it's always nice to say thank you, of course. And I also wanted to point out that I always post from my account, so it's more personal, and people know that it's me behind the shop, not just, you know, I don't know what else they would imagine. There's I pinned the fabric post to the top. And then remember when I said that I just had this like spur of the moment idea to add more items to the drop? So this is how I sneaked these, and I didn't have model photos, but I think that they were still cute and got the point across. So there's that. And then one of my mods couldn't post, so I posted on her behalf. And again, it's just the model photos. Remember I said this is going to be a hooded romper. So there she is, super cute. Hi, Mia. And then the rest is the rest of the collabs and whatnot, but I don't want to bore you too much. So, but basically this is how I let everyone in my group know about the drops, how I present it to them, and everybody that asks for tags will be hopefully tagged on that day. I know I have some on my list to tag. And then what else can I mention? Oh yes, I also have my scheduled post. I'll show you that. This is just what I like to post the day of drop day. I did a cute little poem in the beginning because this Valentine's Day drop. Oops. Let's go back. Here it is. Okay, so I did a cute little rhyme in the beginning, and then I always include my link and all the times in every single time zone just so nobody forgets. And then I also have some little information, yada yada yada. Just, I like to have this as like the one-stop point in the drop. I'll actually pin this to the top as well, just so everybody can get any last minute information here. And for every picture I included some little tidbits on more extra information on sizing and whatnot. So, and then I also included a cart pass. A cart pass is a great way to get people motivated and feel like they might miss out on your items. So this is a good strategy to use. I just make it really easy. The last image is just an image to share for my drop, and if they share it and screenshot it and then comment it when this post is live, then they'll be in the drawing to win, and they'll be able to shop before the drop. So because this is a more anticipated drop, I don't want to, I mean, knock on wood, but I feel like some items might sell out, so I want to give them the opportunity to shop before anybody else and, you know, feel special. And of course that creates that FOMO, the fear of missing out for everybody else, and they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't get a card pass, now I have to be super quick and do it. And you'll also notice that I didn't include any prices. So I don't include prices because I believe if people see the price beforehand, they have more time to talk themselves out of it. So I don't know about you all, but if I look at a price, I'm like, can I really justify this? And then I'm thinking about it more, and then I'm like, but I also want this item. So I just like to shock them with, not shock them, but I like to surprise them with the prices the day of drop day. So of course if somebody asks me, I'll answer their question and let them know. But in general, I don't have a price list or anything like that. I just like everybody to, you know, go with the flow, get excited, and then if they do realize that they don't want to purchase that day, that's okay. But I feel like more often than not, they're just like, bam, add to cart and try to rush and get out of there, you know, and score what they got. So hopefully that makes sense. I am going to come back tomorrow and let you all know how the drop went. Okay everyone, we did a little time traveling and now I'm back from after my drop. It is currently 1 a.m. so it's been a while, but I wanted to hop on and let you all know how it went, which, spoiler alert, it went super well, exceeded all my expectations. So here is again what I showed you all, my post that went live, and as you go through my group, you know, there was some additional comments of people saying they missed out. And this is what I said to my group as the chaos was going on. Let me see if I can play it for y'all.
Snatched that up so quick. This has never happened to me before in my history of my shop. I knew that y'all were excited, but not this excited. I'm literally sitting here with like 2% battery and I just need to upload this video real quick. Thank you. I cannot say that enough. Thank you. I'm kind of freaking out because I've never had this many orders. And I don't know what I'm gonna do, but don't worry, I'll figure it all out and we'll get them all out to you. And I'm so excited. Thank you, thank you, thank
you. Okay, so that was me. I do like to get personal with my group. So as I mentioned, I always post it myself and I show my face whenever I feel like it, pretty much. So that was me in the middle of my drop pretty much exploding. I don't know if it was everybody got their stimulus checks or what, but I was also really proud of this drop. So things went really well, and let me keep showing y'all. And then I also did like another thank you post. I can never say thank you enough, so I like to make sure that my group knows that I am grateful. And then I showed a little gif of me moonwalking and being excited. I don't know, I really like doing gifs. Here was another one of the posts. Again, people just started commenting on items that they missed out on and that are hoping for restocks. And a lot of people posted their, what they scored. So if you have a group, you could also do like a, score post, you know, what is it called? I forget what it's called, but like you can make a post and then everybody shows off like what they were able to purchase. A lot of people did get cart jacked, which if you don't know, cart jacked is when you try and check out, but it sells out before you are able to. So that means that other people purchased it quicker than you. This is actually really good for your shop because that way people know next time not to sit around and wait and be really fast and order if they want to, you know, that way they don't, what's the word? They're not debating if they need to purchase or not. That way they know, like, okay, if I want an item from Proxima, then I need to get on my ish and purchase right then and there. So, oops, sorry, that was another customer. And here was another example of like people showing off what they scored. And this post got around 48 comments. So that just shows like how many orders I got. And now I'm going to show you my Shopify. A lot of people don't show this, but I just wanted to show you all. This is no cap, I'm not lying. Here's how it went for me. So because it's 1 a.m. here, I had to click on yesterday, like there's nothing for today. But because it was yesterday, here is what my outcome of my drop was. I already ordered all the extra fabric that I needed. So like I told you or mentioned to you all before, and I have everything unlimited on certain items. And then on Shopify, if you turn on if you turn off the inventory and keep it unlimited and then turn it back on, you can see the negative number that was sold, and that way you know how much order or how much extra fabric to order. So I already ordered like all the extra yards. I cleared out an Etsy shop. Actually, I'm still on the hunt for a few more to restock. So this drop went really well. And again, I know it's like taboo to show your sales and whatnot, but I wanted to show you all that it is possible. You can do it. Again, me not bragging, just trying to prove to y'all you can do it. And again, showing you what most shop owners won't show you. Okay, back to me. I am going to have to push out all these orders, which I'm a little stressed about, but if y'all want a video on how I'm going to do that, I did do a previous video on how I organize like stuff that I'm cutting and then how I sew it, but if y'all want a more in-depth video, I can be sure to do that for you. Again, please don't take this as me bragging at all. My shop is almost 2 years old. So this is just me giving y'all tips and letting you know that it is possible and you can get here. And I think that that is it for this video. So thank you so much for watching, for commenting, and it all really helps out my channel. And let me know if you want me to do more videos like this, if this was helpful at all, if this was boring. Don't let me know that it was boring. Actually, my love language is words of affirmation, so maybe keep that to yourself. Okay, but thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye!